Ndioma ndenke mo Biafra, Ndioma negemonti, lovers of freedom all over the world, wherever you are joining us from today. Once again, we welcome you to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you only quality news and information on updated matter where they happen for Biafran territory. As it is hot, please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notification, because that is the only way you can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, straight to the matter. The video you are about to watch is a very important one, very critical, important video, and I will urge you to watch this video from the beginning to the end for you to understand, where the topic is actually going to. We don't know how lucky we are to be Biafrans. Biafrans do not know how lucky they are. If you really know how lucky you are to be a Biafra, you will do everything humanly possible to make sure that you keep Biafra, you protect Biafra. Because that is the only hope you have. As far as you are in this contraption, or you were born in this contraption, all you have is Biafra. Nigeria is gone. And honestly speaking, gone for good, and nothing good is gonna come out of it, because it's totally shutting down as I am talking to you. No caps. We are seeing it. And the funniest thing is that despite what is going on in this country, Nigeria have refused, to change from its evil ways. You don't know this country is evil. A country that can actually release Tøcànø jet, Tøcànø fighter jet, Okwaya, to go and destroy. When they were buying this that Tøcànø jet, so many alarms was raised. Actually, so many alarms was raised. We knew that these people deep down, they've resolved for war. They've resolved for WAR in Biafraland. They've resolved to end every Biafran, be you whoever. They don't give a damn about you, bro. Innocent people on daily basis are being massacred in this contraption called Nigeria. And nobody is saying or speaking about it. The world is not carrying it. People don't know what is happening. The WAR that is happening in Biafraland. The Nigerian government, they are doing everything possible to conceal it so that the world will not know. They can conceal it, but they cannot hide our voices. They can only conceal it, but they cannot hide our voices. We will continue to talk. Let the world know what is happening in Biafraland. The army, the Nigerian terrorist army, are massacring our people on daily basis. They release a Tøcànø jet, fighter jet, to kill our people, and they are bombarding our land currently as I am talking to you. Yet the world is silent. Please, the best thing you can do is to try as much as possible to share every information that is being released. We are doing our own, our own possible best in the media to make sure that these informations go out to the public. Let the world continue to hear. Let the world continue to see. What did we do? What is our offense? Because we said we do not want to be part of this contraption anymore. And yet, they are now forcing us. It is now a matter of, it is a force. You must stay here in Nigeria by fire, by force. Àřmŷ. There are some things, that mustn't be said. And we will not stay. We will continue to fight for the freedom until the freedom is gotten. Please share this video. We continue to urge you guys to support us on Let's Talk TV. If you want our dollar account, we'll give you our dollar account. If you want our Naira account also, we'll give you our Naira account. Support Let's Talk TV, because we're doing the needful to give important informations to all Biafrans. Also, continue to support the Biafran movement. You can go to, the Prime Minister's handle to get every details you want, to do your own support for the Biafran struggle. Thank you. Enjoy this wonderful video, and I will be waiting for you on the comment section to hear what you have to say concerning it. Please drop a message for us and we will give you our account number. Enjoy.
Before they came, every indigenous community were living peacefully. Nobody knew who was a minority or who was a majority, especially in the east, in Biafraland, where we come from. The Igbo people never attempted to conquer the Ibibio people because they recognize that they are one, the same blood, the same family. Instead, in Bende, where I come from, we brought in Anan culture, which is Okonko and I think in Ainarochipu we even have Ekan in Arochipu as well. These are the things that I want people to pay very close attention to appreciate the enormity of the disaster confronting each and every one of us. The enormity of the disaster confronting each and every one of us. Do you know that these people came? Fulanese took over the north. Britain took over the south. Lugard continued to march to the north. When Lugard met them in the north, this is something that people do not know. Lugard decided to introduce indirect rule. Do you know how and why Lugard introduced indirect rule? Because the reason why some of you, I was fascinated. I've been doing this research for years. I finished it today. I kept asking myself, why was it possible that Britain came with the Bible, told us about the love of Jesus Christ, but preferred to work with Muslims, killing Christians? I never understood it until it struck me. It was Lugard, the people that taught Lugard how to, should I say, conduct indirect rule are the Fulani people. Because the reason why Britain respects Fulani people, I wouldn't say respect, I would say admire them, is this. The Fulani people were fewer in number, but they were controlling the whole of the north. That included the Hausa people, the Gwari people, the Bachama people, the Birom people, the TV, everybody's there. So Lugard kept wondering, how is it possible that a handful of people with cattle, not that they were educated, no, a handful of people with cattle, how was it possible that these people could dominate and subjugate all these large swathes of land? Then the answer came in the form of indirect rule. It was Fulani people that started indirect rule. When the Fulanis come, all they need to do is to install their emir or their, basically their emir or Sariki. No, Sariki I think is Hausa. Install their emir. Despite the fact that in a village or in a city in the north, in Hausa lands in those days, you will only find one Fulani emir and his council of about maybe 10 or a dozen Fulani people with their wives and their children. You will see them controlling millions of Hausa people. And there was no problem. Britain now said, okay, it is now possible for me to be, as Wadisi, the district commissioner at the top, I now go and appoint warrant chiefs to be reporting to me. That was why it became possible to rule Black Africa, especially West Africa, with very few white men. Indirect rule, they called it. The first people to bring in indirect rule was Fulani Janjaweed, because you have one Fulani man as the emir controlling millions of Hausa people, and they're all loyal to him. That was how indirect rule came in. So Britain now found a natural ally in Fulani people, a natural ally. I said, okay, if despite the fact that they're moving cattle from place to place, you know, these people who are fewer in number but can control all this amount of people, they must be very clever, and I don't blame them. That was how British and the Fulani affinity, so to speak, metamorphosed into the total conquest you're witnessing today. Now, ask yourself this question. Is there any other country in the world where what is happening today in Nigeria could be happening and that nobody's saying anything about it? Remember, I told you many years ago, and I, as I'm always very fond of repeating, I said to you that the Fulani Janjaweed, they have over $30 billion in their war chest to keep Nigeria warm for their total domination. Some of you thought I was joking. Now, ask yourself this question. How come Bloomberg hasn't covered what is going on? How come CNN doesn't report the daily killings? Once in a while, they say, oh, school children were abducted. After 4 or 5 hours, that news completely disappears.
Okay, Biafrans, I greet you all. Anywhere you they watch from, anywhere you they see from, anywhere you are now, I greet you in the name of Chukwokika Biama. You see the clip we will just listen to now. Anyway, no be only this one. Anytime you hear Mazen Nandekalo speak, it be like, even they do me like make I just put a message and I make with the listen. Honestly, because if they teach you something, not teaching, no be not teaching. So when you are looking for great men of God, you don't know people where you they look for. You don't go know them when you see them. So I greet everybody. I want me to remember why they like once, maybe in a week or 2 weeks highest. I go bring Mazenam the Tøcànø video or message, put a make we listen to, because we too the forget things. We too forget. Small thing we don't forget the game. Just like our people don't forget today, say Funani don't buy us finish. Before Mazenam the Galo come bring ESN come. Today, now still the same ESN will be our Biafra army. They don't tell us, say today, they be evil people, and we agree. They tell us, they say, now them be the thing problem where we get, we agree. And we are fighting against them, the same people. Well, we are not moving, and we shall not be moved. I want you to know that our men on ground are doing excellently well. They are doing well and well. When I tell you well, they do well. They do very, very good. So I greet everyone this evening. Today I call on liberation because we would discuss anything with you about liberation. I know think now one thing I want to discuss. I want make we discuss so many things, and I want make some people we see they believe say hope day. To know there is no hope. You see, all these things where they happen, you know, why are they like some men? Sometimes they go speak true. Some people, you get some things where I go like bring here and make we hear. Or no need of bringing anything. But I want make we understand that Mazen Nandekano is still there in the dungeon. I want us to remember that till now, the only person we have to follow his instruction and guidelines and directives is no other person but Mazi Simon Egba, the Biafra Republic government in exile prime minister. If you go listen to the interview by Vanguard News today, if you listen, when we read them out here, because na newspaper, no be audio, no be video, I mean to say the newspaper, so we have to read it out for all to see, because you can't find it unless you go type Mazi Simon Ekpa exclusive interview with Vanguard before you go see them. They no put them for where you go see them easily. If say our PM will no even post them, I for no see them, I for no know. So I want make with them understand that waiting with the fight na battle wey be say everybody want make dem cover us. They no want make anybody see us. They no want make anybody hear our voice. They don't want make anybody know wetin dey go on in our land. Imagine just today they carry their Tøcànø jet go Biafraland, go dey throw bomb. Nobody knows about this because they have kept it secret, because they want to finish everybody. Just the same way they planned to do it before in 1960, 70, and it did not work out. That is what they are trying to apply again. You see why we must stand our ground to make sure that we defeat them inside, outside. Fundraising they go on every day. There is no particular day that is special for fundraising. You can do your fundraising anytime, any day, no time. The website is open always. There is no limitation to the hours of service of the website. It's always open. Even if you wake up in the middle of night, you want to donation, you are true. You are free. And the good thing about this donation is that no amount of money is too small to donate, and no amount of money is too big to donate. You can donate as little as €1, $1. You can donate as little as $1. So nobody will have excuse not to do the donation. Nobody will ever have excuse not to do donation. And you do your BLOT, Biafra Liberation Tax. Biafra Liberation Tax, we need to do it all the time. We need to do it every time. Now, I want us to know that our men are fighting a war that is being hidden, a war that the world don't want to report, a war that the people don't want you to know about. So, now me and you, it is left for us to make this war known to the world. We must push this war out. We must push the narrative out. We must not keep quiet. No, we must not keep quiet. Good thing God don't do say by this time like this, in a time like this, we have social media. At least we can keep Biafrans all over the world informed. We can keep everybody informed. I want to make we understand that waiting they go on in Biafraland now also precisely is a complete war. A complete 100% war. So our men on ground are in war. They are in war. They are in complete 100% war, engaging the Nigeria army or terrorists, repentant Boko Haram, repentant terrorists that are in uniform, coming in the name of army to fight us. I've never heard for once that they took their Tøcànø jet to go and fight, what do you call them? To go and fight any Boko Haram person or any insurgency. No, they never did. So when they bought that to these two fighter jets they bought earlier this month, I said they don't buy and come for us. But people go say, waiting the one. They bought them. They go buy and come for us. They are preparing for us, and now they are applying it. Remember when armor tankers were being flown into or taken into Biafra? They have been preparing for us. But the good thing is that God Almighty is with us because we are fighting a just cause war. We are not fighting for anything that belongs to somebody. We are fighting for our lives. We are fighting for our land. We are fighting for the air we breathe. We fight to keep it. We are fighting to live. We are fighting for freedom. And until all of us begin to understand them like this, say it go difficult. Like I was saying, if you listen to what as we read that Maze, our prime minister today, his interview with the Vanguard News, he made something clear. Nigerians are always being distracted by something that is not relevant. Now, if you take a look into what is going on, you find out that every Nigerian now, their problem is food. Food. Fulani headers attack. Nobody is reporting about it again. Fulani is carrying out ethnic cleansing. Nobody discusses that again. You see why when Buhari, the Fulani man, tell you that Nigerians are foolish and the lazy people, you don't know what they see. Don't call Fulanese fools because they are wise. They school. But the only thing they say, they know they speak English. But Arabic, for you to know Arabic, you have to learn Arabic. So they go to school. Forget the manner they live. No. They're intelligent. They're only pretending not to be intelligent so that they will get you into the place they want to get you into. Then they go finish you. If you see that for Abuja, they go there, hey, Rakadede. You go see big man where you clear for your eyes, say now, MD, CEO. If you see, you go say, Rakadede. That clear. To distract you, to deceive you, to get you to a point where they go near you. So now, hunger that they use. They are now using hunger to distract people, to make you believe that your problem is hunger. But the truth be said, is hunger your problem? That's the question. Hunger, is it your problem? But one thing is that our PM, we are now in an era where our PM gives order and it is being carried out in the whole Biafraland. That means Biafrans are waking up. Biafrans are waking up. I'm happy that Biafrans are waking up now. Biafrans don't they realize, say, their problem no be small matter. Now they don't they realize, say, their problem no be small matter, and their problem na only problem where they go solve by themselves. Nobody go help them solve them. Nobody ever can solve their problem for them, and they go use their hand solve their problem. That is why we must support whatever, or join, not even support. We must join together and fight this war. And this war starts by you doing your donation, doing your voting. If you have never done, if you have never voted, do your voting. Do your voting. It's important you do your voting. Go and vote. If you never vote, go and vote. It's important and very, very important that you do your voting. Because very soon, this voting we are telling you to go and do, very soon, it will be closed. Like we used to tell you that very soon, fundraising will stop. You will not have a place to do this fundraising we are telling you to do now, because everything have its time and season according to God Almighty. Everything in this life have its own time and season, and we are now in a time where you have to do your voting, where you have to do your fund, where you have to support whatever our prime minister is doing. You join forces, you do it, because very soon the time might not be there again. As you are seeing the time now, tomorrow you fit no see the time. So we go do quick before it go too late for us. We go do quick before it Nde Libya, Ndebe Gaddafi. I greet all of you. I greet all of you. Anywhere you day, I greet you. Anywhere you dey watch from, I greet you. I respect you. Yes, I greet all of you. All right. All right. Oh, this. I know.